Hi, from one of my choice books, I did the book The Bloody Benders. It's by Rick Gary. It's a graphic novel. Well, the first quote I'm going to talk about is, this is describing the family, so it's a graphic novel, and it's the Bender family who comes to the prairie in Kansas and settles down, in a cabin here. And they run a grocery store and stuff. So, obviously they end up murdering people who come to their grocery store. Well, the first quote is this page describing them, and it says, "The surrounding community accepts the strange family as a rather harmless group of eccentrics. The older couple keep largely to themselves. Pa is noted for his hulking ape-like presence. Ma, like her husband, has scant command of English. Silent and sullen, she attracts little notice at all. John Jr., though friendly enough, is judged by some to be feeble-minded. His every utterance comes with a disturbing giggle. But it is Kate who leaves the deepest impression, the most outgoing of the family. Her exotic beauty is unusual for this raw frontier region. She is said to move with a tigerish grace." So it kind of describes, here's the picture if you guys can see it. Hopefully. That's Kate, John Jr., Pa, and Ma. The next quote I have for you is actually like directly after that page. Pages aren't labeled, so. But it says, "The two Bender siblings prove themselves a most neighborly pair. They attend local church, socials, prayer meetings, and the weekend dances in private homes. They are regular attendees of the Sunday school and choir practice held at the Harmony Grove Schoolhouse and conducted by Mr. Leroy Dick." So this talks about like when they first moved to the frontier, they try to blend in as much as possible and socialize with the community, and that was the two siblings, which are these two right here. So they try to blend in as much as they can, and so everyone kind of thinks they're normal, and they don't really suspect that they're all murderers. So the last quote I want to talk about, and if you want to see that picture, here it is, right there. You can see them attending church and stuff. The last quote I want to talk about was kind of in the end. Okay, it says, "Here the deed is completed most likely by Kate, who cuts the man's throat with her carving knife. By all that can be ascertained, the daughter is the leader and instigator of the family's horrific career." So here's the picture right there. The top picture is actually showing one of the victims. They have a cell underneath their table, their kitchen table, and travelers who come in to eat, get groceries, or even just to rest, they somehow murder and they'll rob them of all their money. So this victim, of course, they don't see the cellar door because it's underneath the table, so he's lowered into the cellar door, and then that's Kate doing the rest of the murder, slaving and stuff. A little graphic, I know, but this is kind of proving like the whole family is pretty uneducated, and Kate is she is the leader of the group. She lures men in all the time. Like, they kind of made a reference at like she offered sexual deeds, but they never actually said. Like, a lot of this book was on assumptions, like witness reports, and but yeah, Kate was the leader, supposedly the townspeople thought. So Mom, Pa, they barely even spoke English, so it was John Jr. and Kate who really led the group, but Kate especially because she was so beautiful and everyone loved her and no one really suspected anything of her. So, women can be killers too, I guess. Alright, well, that was my book. It's once again The Saga of the Bloody Benders by Rick Yuri. It's a pretty fast read, so that's it.